My name is Gianluca Vialli. I am 47. I'm Italian. I used to be a professional football player, and then I turned into a player manager and then eventually a manager. I haven't been managing for the last 10 years. I now work in Italia, a TV company. I commentate football games, obviously that's my expertise. And I've been involved with the development of loads of football for the last 4 years. I've been asked by the company which is financing the project to as a consultant. So I've been working with the developing team, sharing my knowledge about football, about managing, about coaching, about managing human resources, about how to train a player on the pitch, off the pitch, physically, mentally, technically. And then I got so excited about doing this that I started sort of saying things about the gameplay, about the logo, about the marketing activities and all that stuff. But not because that was my job, because I just found it very exciting. And now the game is finished. I didn't know anything about the game industry in terms of how the business is run, publishers and distributors and developing companies. I know much more now, 4 years later. But as a gamer, I wasn't a hardcore gamer. I was a casual gamer. I played FIFA, I played PES, I played Football Manager. But the game I played the most is the golf game, the Tiger Woods golf game from Electronic Arts, and that I got quite addicted to, and I was playing all the time because I'm also a golfer. I love golf, so for me it was just a way to play better golf. I was better at that than I was in real life playing golf. Well, it's a lifestyle simulator. It's not a management game. Basically, you are in charge of your team and you're like God because you play in God mode. And there's a very realistic 3D virtual world. So you actually see your players, you see what you're doing. And basically, foundation and the principle is quite simple. You need to choose your team. You need to get to know your players. You need to improve them, manage them on the pitch and off the pitch, because ultimately you want to improve their performances so that they can win games and you can win the title. And then once you win the title, you play for the European title, and that is that's your goal, to win the European Championship. And it's very unique, as you say. There's nothing like that. It's like a new genre, and we felt, the financing company felt that there was because they looked at many business plans, many ideas, and then they chose loads of football because they thought it was like there was a gap in the market. And I agree with that. I think that it's fun, it's challenging, it's competitive, and it's about football. And football is the passion of it's like the main thing worldwide. So yes. Well, that was one of my, when they asked me to do this, I said yes, but at two conditions. First of all, I want to have fun. Otherwise, I don't need that. And I've had fun. So, and secondly, I said I want my knowledge and my input to have a real impact on the way that the game is played. So, if you do the right things, then your play stats will improve, and their performances will improve with that. So I've told the developers what I thought was the right thing to do in terms of training and how to manage your players when they go out, and how to punish them, how to find them, how to pick the team and the tactics. So the artificial intelligence will take care of that. I've given my inputs, and now it's all in the game, and I think it's very realistic. If you don't do the right thing, there's no way you're going to win with this game. Well, yeah, no, the game keeps changing. for the better most of the time. Not always, but most of the time it changes for the better. Training sessions change. The relationship between the players change. The relationship between the player and the manager changes, because nowadays players are like small companies. So they've got their own brand that they need to take care of. When they score a goal, during my time, it was all about hugging your own teammates and celebrating all together, shaking hands. Now you see players running away from their teammates, turning to the fans, showing off the number and the names, because they're building a brand. And when you have that in your team, coaching and managing your human resources becomes more complicated. So I think that is the main change in the team, in football. The other thing is that now there's even much more attention from the media. So during my time, I could go out in the evening, misbehave a little bit, and no one would have known. Now, as soon as you step out of your house and go to a nightclub, you're in the front page of the newspapers the day after. Now, if they want me to, I would be happy to, because we have already been working a lot on the sequel. So the first release is now ready, and we're going to launch it soon on a PC. And then for the future, we are already thinking about digital downloadable contents that we want to add for the foreseeable future. And then we are thinking about the sequel. So we've got plenty of ideas that we are weighing up now. We're also looking for feedbacks from people like you in the industry and the people who will be buying the game. Yes, so there's a long-term plan, and I will be involved, I hope.